Hello, people. Thanks very much for tuning in. This is episode 19 of The Finish Line 2020. It's great to speak with you guys today. And I'm going to keep this live stream short because yesterday we did a live stream and it ended up lasting for almost 2 hours, which is not what I usually go for. So we're going to keep this one a little bit more trimmed down. But I will be debuting a new song towards the middle of the night. So I hope you can stick around and enjoy the new stuff with me. But for now, here's Wynn's song. I see you dancing there, but there's tension in your stare, as if the world is disturbing your peace, as if there's something deep inside you try so hard to hide. It leaves you aching to find your sweet release. Just come with me and I'll show you a place where the wind flows free. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we begin in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Just take a seat with me, let it run free. There is no shame, feel the tension ooze away. I still want you by my side. It makes you feel alive. Feel the fragrance of creation as you stay. It's a love so fine, but now just let it flow from your depths into mine. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we begin in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Once you're satisfied, just return to the dance, into the soundtrack of your life. So you know, if the tension ever grows, come back here to find me and let the wind blow. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we begin in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. All right, thanks again. Well, let me know that you guys are out there, and let me know where you're coming in from. All right. She takes her post at the supermarket, where she's been working since her high school years. trends come and go by. The constant tone ringing in her ears. Late at night in the darkness of her childhood, after she closes the store, she lies awake with her wings tucked into her blanket, wondering if there's more. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream, heaven only knows to what it will lead. She's chasing her dream, she's chasing her dream. She packs her bags and she takes off running. Her goal is the California sun. She meets up with some old friends who have somehow ended up there too. They all know what she had done. Late at night she takes a little Jackie by the hand. He says she'll be okay. She can't see past the smirk that is her own reflection. She drowns the pain away. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream, heaven only knows to what it will lead. Oh, his eye is on her as she spins around, but he doesn't stop her as she lays her weary soul down. She lays her weary soul down. In the coolness of a Texas winter, her face holds a mortal stare. She always said she would find herself or die trying. No, no, but it doesn't end there. 'Cause late at night as the rain pounds on my window under the city lights, a little bird spreads her wings for the first time. A sparrow takes her flight. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream, heaven only knows to what it will lead. She's chasing her dream. Chasing her dream. She's chasing her dream. All right, thank you. Well, let me mute the audio for just a second. Seems to be some kind of fuzz here. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. There we go. There we go. The microphone that I use for the guitar is kind of fidgety. I realized a while back that it's not a great microphone to use, but it's all I have right now. And it does add pretty good sound to the mix, but it's not the most reliable thing. that's why when I'm using my sound system for these live streams, I have a combination of this microphone as well as the pickup in the guitar. It does pick up treble noises from the guitar very, very well. It's just not the most reliable microphone. But regardless, it's okay now. It's okay now. No more fuzzing and stuff. So we're going to continue with Ember. I can't sleep tonight. There's 1,000 fireflies. Tomorrow fears it might. Glowing yellow stain my eyes. It occurs to me, more so than I wish to say, the pain of which I sing, built up longer than today. Storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I work through the day. In the moment I ignore, I collect my I won't return for more. With my inner strife on this filter system too, I can't live my life at a wall I can't break through. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I can take. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. But I can't move tonight. All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to switch over for the rest of the night to the other guitar. play one more song and then I'll try out the new one for you. This one is also fairly new, but I've played it a ton of times on these live streams. This is Uptown Shell. Towers and streets, they never spare a passing glance at a cold, mangled body in threadbare rags, calloused hands, hefty bags under bloodshot eyes, concrete rest, the sidewalk's my bed tonight, so be polite. I am an uptown shell, no place to rest my head upon. I am an uptown shell, everything I had is gone, 'cause even the foxes have their dens, and the birds of the air have nests, but there is no place to rest for an uptown shell. Day after day, held by the poison in my hand, stumbling through, hold down a job as long as I can. The choices I make leave me searching for reason and rhyme. Where it went wrong, I wonder as I bide my time. It's all that's mine. I am an uptown shell, no place to rest my head upon. I am an uptown shell, everything I had is gone, 'cause even the foxes have their dens, and the birds of the air have nests, but there is no place to rest for an uptown shell. Though I'm drunk and I can't pay, I still have hope it can get better someday. Buildings shine in the heat of the sun. If you survive the day, you have won. I am an uptown shell, no place to rest my head upon. I am an uptown shell, everything I had is gone, 'cause even the foxes have their dens, and the birds of the air have nests, but there is no place to rest for an uptown shell, no place for an uptown shell. All right. Well, thanks again. Well, now it's time to play the new song for you. This here is called Orlando. It is a topical song, but not a topic that's familiar to mainstream audience at this moment right now. It used to be, but with the flood of, and frankly it should be, but with the flood of COVID news and other stuff along that line, it's kind of been buried to the point where I didn't even know this kind of thing was happening until about a couple of weeks ago, even though it's been going on for several months. So this is Orlando. My name is Orlando, I'm living living on death row. This place is a steady flow of rain. If you can see me through, I'm writing this for you, so that I will not just die in vain. So I am a killer and once was a dealer, and there sits a lot of us in here. They threw us away when our guilt was proven, and now we await our fates with fear. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? They kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. A sliver of sunlight will shine like a spotlight when we stand together in our place. We're praising our children, we mourn our ambitions as we paint the smiles upon our face. And God is a presence I feel in my senses whenever the silence rears its head. I ask for forgiveness for all that I've wronged, as I fear that He'll simply strike me dead. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? Kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. For 20 years they did suspend, but now they're primed to kill again. They stand and scoff at my despair. I will cry, mercy please, I'll beg until I'm on my knees, but they won't listen, they won't care. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody listening? Will I be gone once this goes out? Will God ever forgive me? Kill me for the things I've done, despite my sorrow, prayers and shouts. My name is Orlando, I'm living on death row. This place is a steady flow of rain. If you can see me through, I'm writing this for you, so that I will not just die in vain. That's a tough one for me to sing. Even though the song is brand new, actually because the song is brand new, it's, the emotion hits deep for me. Those of you who don't know, and I'm guessing you don't because it hasn't been in the news, the song is about the resuming of federal executions for people on death row. And they started up again a couple of months ago, and earlier today, the subject of that song, a man named Orlando Hall, was the latest to be executed. I could go on all day about how horrible the actions are, how badly people on death row are treated, how badly their families are treated. But I think that's a discussion for another day. I'm going to leave it at the song and move on for now. But thanks for letting me play the tune. I've been waiting for a while to get it out there. And that one, I'm pretty sure, will definitely be on the next record that I make, which, as I've said multiple times over the course of these streams, is probably going to be out by, summer or fall of next year. But I'm very confident that that song will be on there. But for now, I'm going to play 4 more songs for you. I'm going to call it a short night tonight since yesterday's stream was so long. This tune is Baltimore. TV shows you an illusion. There's a darker side of town. I tremble at the thought of being next in line as the higher powers pound. The lucky ones sweat out the city jail. The others blaze a rosewood, brown and blood red trail. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. J-Hill van skids through these poor man's streets. We just let them have their fun. His hands are tied, his body's loose against this floor and walls. That'll teach him not to run. Head to Great Bar and he's gone. Skies turn to gray as his soul passes on. Baltimore, can you hear children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. These martyrs leave their sidewalks wounded and stained. It's up to us to summon down the cleansing rain. Their names are stapled to our chests. We won't stop till they can rest. Baltimore, can you hear children crying? Baltimore, singing. Baltimore, can you hear your country crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. Revolution pass through Baltimore. All right, thanks again. I just realized I can't see I didn't open up any of the chat windows. I'm trying to figure out how I can, see the chat on on both of my Facebook pages. For some reason, I have never been able to. that's something I have to figure out. Oh, Roseanne is here. Hello, Roseanne. Thanks very much for tuning in tonight. Okay, but I'm gonna figure that out another day. For now, let me go back here, go back to the window I was at here, go back to finishing the show, playing the tunes. For a broken heart, broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Walking down the street, bent in his way, sweet nothings in your ear, and you'll follow everywhere he'll lead. Listening to him, try to convey. He says everything you want, but does he give you everything you need? You're fixing for a broken heart, broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Money, comfort, glory, acclaim, but there's more to life than being just another rich man's bride. A pawn on the board of his power game, just a passenger on a twisted roller coaster ride. You're fixing for a broken heart, broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Do you know what you get between these old forgotten lines? Are you sure it's the truth? 'Cause the truth hurts sometimes. You're fixing for a broken heart, broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Yeah, you're fixing for a broken heart. Come on, let me fix your broken heart. All right, thanks again. 2 more songs for you, then we're going to call it a night. Again, in case you weren't here last night, we were on for about 2 hours or so. So I'm keeping this one short in order to keep my voice rested and everything, and so I can be in pretty decent condition. I apologize. We're getting more of this again. I gotta mute and take care of this. 1 second here. There we go. Yeah, again, I have some finicky wires. Let's see. Bob Sager is with us again tonight, coming from YouTube. Thanks very much for joining us today. We're just about finishing up here, Bob. We're going to do 2 more songs and then call it a night. Because, again, we were on for a while yesterday. So this is the finish line for you. Money gives the orders high, officials blind and pockets lined. They either don't see or they just don't care. Everybody knows their names, they run the race on that alone. The light turns green and they're halfway there. They pick the winner, 'cause nobody else really matters here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape, then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind, just past the finish line. Once the celebration ends, the trophy's handed to the strong, and litter lines the decrepit streets. But that is where the work begins. Heroes work behind the scenes, sweepers line as the cameras flee. Don't give the trouble of saying you don't really matter here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape, then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind, just past the finish line. We are the cleaners, the drivers, street sweepers who clean up the guns. We are the rebels, the fighters, crusaders and fathers and mothers, and daughters and sons. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race. Past the finish line. Yeah, just past the finish line. All right, well, thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the new song. I'll be doing a recording of it and putting it up on YouTube at some point in the near future. I'm not quite ready for it yet. The song still needs a little bit of editing to do, but for the most part, I am happy with it. I just need to weed out a couple of cliche lines that I don't like. But it will definitely be on the next record. But for now, I'm going to close out for the night. We'll be back here again on Saturday for episode number 20 of the Finish Line 2020. And we'll be back here again, same time, same place, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. We'll be back again on Saturday at 7 p.m. So thanks very much for joining me here tonight. This is how you say goodbye. The bases are loaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded. No room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating. The cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times than you can fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I said goodbye. Thanks again very much for tuning in. It was a short night tonight, but we'll be back to our normal form on Saturday. And I'll keep playing and drafting the new song, Orlando, and get it up to a point where I can really be satisfied with it. And I'll put it on the next record. So thanks again very much for tuning in. We'll be back here again on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks very much, and I will see you then. Peace and love, you guys.